my goal was to listen, to be here as a witness and listen. There were a few times when I interjected in order to help perhaps one group to repeat something that one group had said, or that someone had said, maybe reframing it or using language that might help other people understand what that person's contribution was, and then sort of bringing it back to the group, or reminding people within our group of how some of the proposals that had emerged really were rooted in conversations from our Saturday meeting. But no, in our group, there was not really a sense of the role of the theologian as someone correcting someone else. It was more that we were part of this team, helping to craft the language of our proposals that would best represent what our group had discussed, but also to do that in a way that reflected, sort of the best answer to the question that we were asked.
My hope is that we come to a place where we can truly, as the Pope says, really accompany people along the journey to holiness. And of course, that's our primary call. And not too often, I think, the people in the parish, in the pews, they see just barriers there. Barriers. And what I hope comes out of this is we begin to find ways around some of the barriers, not to change any of our doctrine, because our doctrine is sound, it is truth. But how do we, using the Pope's understanding of how do we lead people along who can't embrace it all the way?
I think it was more a question of trying to guide, and this has continued today, even guide people to think more broadly. Pope Francis's document is incredibly fresh and new and eye-opening, and there's a lot of education that's needed to understand the direction that he is seeing for the Church.
It is a wonderful opportunity for the lay people of the diocese to come together and collaborate with our priests and with Bishop McElroy to share their own lived experiences of the challenges of family life, because who knows those challenges of family life better than the moms and dads and sisters and brothers and grandparents trying to foster the faith lives of our children. And it's really valuable and empowering for lay people to be a part of it, and to know that the bishop wants to hear from us. So I would say it's really exciting.
The Spirit is always moving, and we just have to get out of the way sometimes. And my hope is that I'd say, Holy Father, just pray that the Holy Spirit is here to guide us and in the way of the truth and what the Lord wants us to do.